champion of the world, the present UFC interim heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Mir. Man, he looks relaxed and confident.
He looks very relaxed, very confident. And you know, one of the things that Brock Lesnar has been saying is that Frank Mir's belt is a made-up belt. Well, you know what? A lot of people don't like interim belts, and that is a fact. But the bottom line is, they fought once, and Frank Mir won. It was a controversial loss, only in the fact that Steve Mazzagatti stopped the fight at one point to stand them back up again and take a point away from Brock Lesnar for punching Frank Mir in the back of the head. That said, Frank Mir did submit Brock Lesnar. He got him to tap. That is huge. And he got him to tap, as I said before, at a time when he wasn't in nearly as good a shape as he is tonight.
Frank Mir steps into the Harley-Davidson prep point. Mark Delagrati. You know what? The thing about Frank Mir, too, which is interesting, Joe, is there's Ken Hahn.
And Robert Drysdale behind him. That's another very important
long-time jiu-jitsu coach. And right after he beat Minotauro Nogueira, Frank Mir, down the road to the MGM, he turned and he looked at Brock in the stands and he said, "You have my belt."
Well, you know, he was soaring right then. I mean, that was the biggest fight of his life, the biggest victory of his life. And one thing, Mike, that you're not seeing right here, but Frank Mir had clashed heads with Forrest Griffin sometime recently in training and had a big hematoma on his forehead. He had to have it lanced, and they're pointing to it right now, and they're putting some Vaseline on it. It is possible that could open up if he gets hit in it again. But they lanced it so that it'll drip down the side of his head and not into his eyes.
Considered for a long time the greatest jiu-jitsu artist amongst the longtime mixed martial arts heavyweights. Nogueira right there as well, and many others. But as we showed you graphically, no one as a heavyweight has scored more submission victories inside the octagon than Frank Mir.
And one of the most important things about his submissions, Mike, is he's one of the very best at fighting off of his back. And to find a big man that's capable of fighting off of his back like that in training is very, very difficult, because there's not that many to do. Big guys are used to being on top. They're used to enforcing a dominant position because they're so big and so heavy in training. And so they don't like to be on their back. But Frank, being a very intelligent strategist, realized that the best way for him to fight bigger guys and stronger guys is to fight off of his back. And if someone puts him on his back, he wants to be well prepared, and he is. He has one of the very best guards in the world.
He is about to face a bigger and a stronger man here tonight in the main event, the champion, Brock Lesnar.